Hi, I'm Toby Espinosa from DoorDash. I started at DoorDash around 10 years ago. DoorDash was a 4 market, so we were in 4 geographic locations in the United States, just doing restaurant marketplace delivery. We now are multi-category, right? So you can get anything from a burrito to pad thai, but you can also get, if you need, maybe you want some Tyson's chicken or Purdue chicken delivered to you from your favorite local Kroger. Or maybe you want some mulch because you want to redesign your backyard, whatever it might be, DoorDash is now there for you. And so I think when you kind of go from a 1 category, very small geo to that level of scale and difference, you can imagine as an advertiser, the connection points between what a consumer wants and what we deliver to them live time and what we serve to them can change radically. If you kind of go back again, DoorDash was founded 13 years ago. We grew because of 2 massive shifts. One was the shift to cloud compute, so you could run a bunch of experiments really quickly and build software that scaled and kind of bringing the physical world and the digital world together. The other one was mobile. When I was first onboarding Dashers to the DoorDash ecosystem about a decade ago, I would be sitting in a room and trying to make sure that you're trying to get people to go and actually do the deliveries. And 50% of the people wouldn't have a smartphone. And if you didn't have a smartphone, you couldn't dash, right, back in the day. And so we've come a long way from there. Now, all of us have smartphones. We have supercomputers in our pocket. Think how far technology has come in a decade and just look forward a decade and think how far it will go. I think for us in particular, we're implementing artificial technology across all pieces of our ecosystem, from the ordering experience where we've sped up the process by which, if you can imagine a catalog of yesteryear, you'd have a photo, you'd have a price, you'd have a small description. But think about the depth of what history exists behind a product that you can bring forward to the consumer, and then all the way to the delivery experience. We announced 3 months ago our robot that is now delivering in Phoenix and areas of California. And think about how artificial intelligence is making every moment of that step better. We are getting faster and better and making sure that we get all the things in your neighborhood delivered to you as fast as we possibly can. What I love about our product, our business is, in some sense, we operate like a utility. We need to always be on. The expectation on ourselves that we've had from the earliest days is, if you are hungry and you want something delivered, talk about having an experience with messing with a customer when they're hangry. That's where we started, right? So we know what it's like to have high expectations of our customers. And with advertisers, it's no different. If you think about the smallest of those, they need to be experts at 15 different things. Advertising growth is just one of them. As we had started to expand our business and building new products for them, promotion products, offsite advertising, sponsored listings, we realized that we were actually just adding cognitive overload to that advertiser. So a lot of them just called us one day and said, hey, look, can you just provide me with a one-click solution that optimizes this on my behalf, launches the right campaigns to the right users, that drives the highest thing? And we recently launched that product in an A/B test. It's driving 30% higher new customers, 20% incremental sales to the control group. And so there's things like that pushing advertiser expectations, whether you're the smallest restaurant on Main Street or the largest advertisers in the world. One of my big bold predictions for DoorDash and our ecosystems is that by 2030, the cost of delivering will be so low that it will be virtually ubiquitous on every street corner. So imagine a world where the cost of delivery goes to 0 or beyond. And think about all the amazing things that can happen then, how we will go from being a product that helps consumers, small businesses, and dashers to a product that then can help continuously find people, find work, take the load off for consumers, and then help small businesses grow above and beyond. Thank you so much. That's my take and where the industry is going next.